All right, let's get right into it, because something truly massive just went down in the world of AI. I mean, you can basically forget what you thought you knew about chatbots and virtual assistants. The entire game has been rewritten. OpenAI, yeah, the minds behind ChatGPT, just signed a deal with the tech giant Oracle, and it's about to unleash the next, and honestly, the most powerful phase of artificial intelligence we've ever seen.
And that right there, that's the core of this whole thing. We are moving from an era where AI just talks to you to one where it actually acts for you. Believe me, this is not just some small update, it's the beginning of a completely new paradigm.
So yeah, welcome to what we're calling the agentic era. This is the moment AI stops being a passive tool you have to constantly guide and starts becoming a proactive teammate that actually takes initiative. Think about it. It's the difference between an AI that can suggest a travel plan and an AI that goes ahead and books the flights, the hotel, and the dinner reservations all on its own.
Now, to really get why this is such a huge deal, we've got to talk about the problem, right? The big limitation that's been holding AI back. I like to call it the Ferrari in the driveway problem.
I mean, just look at the last decade or so. In the 2010s, we got voice assistants like Siri and Alexa. They could tell you the weather, play a song, and that was revolutionary. But you knew there was so much more potential there. Then, boom, late 2022, ChatGPT lands and gives us this incredible conversation partner that could write code, brainstorm, write whole essays, but it still couldn't actually do anything for you in the real world.
The leap we're seeing is from talk to action. See, before the AI could give you all the information in the world, but you, the human, had to be the one to take that final step. Now, we're talking about the AI itself handling the whole task, from managing your finances to coordinating your entire schedule, all by itself.
And that is the Ferrari in the driveway. For the last couple of years, having a tool like ChatGPT felt like you had this incredible supercar sitting there. You could hear the engine purring, you knew the power was immense, but you were stuck. You couldn't actually take it out on the road. All that intelligence with no real connection to the world.
So what was the breakthrough? What finally connected that powerful engine to the road? Well, it was a partnership, one that essentially gave the AI's brain a brand new nervous system.
At the heart of all this is a concept called Agentic AI. Now, this is not just another chatbot waiting for you to type something. No. This is a system that understands your ultimate goal, what you really want to achieve, and then it figures out all the steps to get there, and then it just does them. Seriously, no hand-holding required.
And the scale here is just mind-boggling. We're talking about a deal reportedly worth $20 billion. To give you some perspective, that is more than the entire annual economic output, the GDP of Iceland. This isn't some small experiment. This is a massive, world-changing bet on the future.
The idea behind the deal is actually pretty simple and kind of beautiful. OpenAI has built the most advanced AI brain on the planet. But Oracle, they run the nervous system of the global economy. Their cloud platforms and databases, they're the invisible backbone for the world's biggest banks, airlines, you name it. So you plug that brain into that nervous system, and suddenly the AI has hands.
And this partnership unlocks a whole suite of new powers. It's not just about taking action. It's about doing it with deep context and real integration. So, global enterprise integration means it works inside the business apps you already use every day. And bank-grade security? Well, that's the key. That's what gives it the clearance to handle truly sensitive stuff, from financial transactions to confidential HR data.
Okay, so that's the tech. It's cool, it's powerful, but what does it actually mean for you, for your job, for your life? Let's get into the real-world impact, because you're about to get a brand new digital teammate.
Just think about your typical workday for a second. An MIT survey found that over 60% of us, of professionals, waste 1 to 2 hours every single day on what they call digital busy work. You know, scheduling meetings, updating spreadsheets, chasing down information. Well, that is the low-hanging fruit that AI agents are about to just make disappear.
Let's get really specific. If you're in sales, an agent can now automatically scan all your leads, prioritize the hottest ones, and even send out the first follow-up emails for you. In HR, it can manage the entire new hire onboarding process. Finance, it's your 24/7 fraud detection machine. The era of truly invisible, helpful automation is finally here.
And this is not just for big corporations. A solo entrepreneur could have an agent act as their marketing department, their customer service team, and their fulfillment center. For parents, can you imagine an AI that coordinates all the school schedules with the grocery list and the doctor's appointments? And for all of us, it's an assistant that can rebook a canceled flight or handle a complicated insurance claim while you're busy with, your life.
Okay, so this is obviously a massive leap forward. But where do we go from here? We need to look at the horizon, at the future this creates, the competitive race it's about to ignite, and the new set of rules we're all going to have to learn to play by.
And don't just take my word for how big this is. A recent Gartner survey of top business leaders found that 77% of them believe agentic AI will be as transformative as the internet itself. Let that sink in. That isn't just a small claim. That is a signal that we are on the verge of a fundamental restructuring of how business and society work.
Of course, a move this big doesn't happen in a vacuum. This OpenAI and Oracle deal has officially fired the starting gun on the new AI cloud war. You've got Microsoft focusing on productivity in the office, Google integrating into search and cloud, Amazon leveraging its e-commerce and AWS empire, and now Oracle has just carved out its own, very powerful lane: secure, real-world enterprise action.
But whenever a technology this powerful shows up, it raises some really big questions. The conversation is shifting. It's no longer about who has access to information, it's about who has access to action. And because of that, a new kind of digital divide is forming right before our eyes.
And really, that's what it all comes down to. The future is likely going to be split. There will be those who learn how to effectively use these AI agents as true partners and teammates, and those who don't. This isn't just another tech trend, folks. It's a real before and after moment. So the only question left to ask is, which side of that divide are you going to be on?